Hey everybody, I'm Scott Empringham. This is the second video. I wanted to share with you a case study of how we landed a seven-figure contract. And this is a really important video for me and hopefully for you. It gives you some value. This was a game changer for me. I was living on planes as growing a $10 million digital marketing agency. We'd had an enormous success. As I mentioned, we sold over $1 billion worth of cars, trucks, and SUVs. But I was on Facebook. But I was living on a plane, and this one campaign changed everything for me. And we're taking everything, we want to share it with you and apply this for your business if it makes sense. But I'm going to walk you through this case study. And just as a reminder, after 20 years in digital marketing, I can promise you there's two mistakes a lot of businesses make that, if corrected, can change everything immediately. The number one problem people face when advertising is that they're advertising to everyone. You haven't nailed your niche. Super key that we really understand that niche. And that'll be what the subject of the first call is going to be. Number two, the problem people face when advertising is they're advertising, right? Remember that? We talked about the stadium pitch and really connecting with the message. You don't want to advertise, you want to educate. So nailing the niche is absolutely key. How does that apply? It drives the message. Once you nail the niche, you can nail your message and develop that stadium pitch. So here was my situation at the time. I had a high ticket service. I'm selling a $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 digital marketing campaign. I'm selling it, and it requires education and educating clients on how I was different. And third, my goal was to get my clients, Ford, Chrysler, GM, the folks at the manufacturing, folks in manufacturing or the ad agencies, on the phone with my sales team. My clients were difficult to get to. As you can imagine, when they're buying millions of dollars worth of media, they're really challenging to get to. Everybody's knocking on their doors, and the market was extremely competitive. So how am I going to create an edge, right? By nailing the niche. So important. And you say, well, automotive. No, that's not enough, right? For us, we took a really granular approach, and it worked, and it can work for you. We went after automotive clients, but we identified four major manufacturers that we really wanted to dominate, right? Ford was one of them, Fiat Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, Mazda, Kia, a handful of others. But 4 or 5 automotive companies that we wanted to really dominate in their ad agencies. And a handful of their most influential dealers. Now, in another video, I can show you how we targeted those people that were employees of those businesses or even that address. But rest assured, we put a pin right on those dealers and those employees, so there was no waste, and we just dominated those physical addresses. We also understood that they were going into planning season. It was the end of one planning cycle, going into another, and we realized during this process, the same process we're going to work with you on, we understood that they were going into a planning season. So does your business have certain cycles that you can take advantage of and niche even further, help you with the message? My guess is there is. For us, we knew that they were going into the planning season, so we developed a message, a stadium pitch. We said, here are the top 10 trends every auto dealer must know before 2018. Once we had that message, we tested it. We built out some long form ads, and we tested it. We knew we had a winner. Now imagine you are a planner at a media company or a buyer at a media company. Are you going to be interested in learning about our business, or are you going to be interested in understanding what's really going to be impacting your market? Well, the ads worked beautifully. We built long-form ads. We based it on educational marketing, and we are highly targeted with our ads right into the newsfeed of our ideal customer. We directed them to a landing funnel, a page where there was educational content. It was a long-form conversion page. We even had what's called a lead magnet, a way for them to grab additional information and leave an email address so that we could begin retargeting with emails, right, and converting them with an email sequence. We even, of course, dropped retargeting pixels on the site so that we could retarget them across wherever they went, Google, Facebook, Instagram, wherever. So this funnel was very, very key to us. We launched a campaign. The results were extraordinary. Within about a week and a half, we knew we'd hit pay dirt when we started getting calls from some of the major manufacturers saying, holy cow, what are you guys doing? We see you everywhere. We generated massive awareness among our target audience, 34 qualified leads within about 3 weeks. Now for us, 1 or 2 are just game changers, right? One of those converted to a 7-figure, 12-month contract. Total game changer, where we actually picked up the agency of record status and we became the social media agency of record, signed an exclusive deal with them with an entire dealer group that had previously been with an agency for over 20, 30 years. Now, it was just an amazing win for us, where we stole social media agency of record status from a company that had that business for 30 years, all because of this campaign. We also won several smaller contracts. One of them I invite you to take a look at, from one dealer I mentioned that we were targeting a couple of individual dealers. One of those dealers was so impressed with what they saw, they said, "Can what you do work for an individual dealership? Can it work for us?" So we actually took this whole campaign, we applied it to their dealership, and we helped them set a new car record for their store. Best ever. I invite you to watch that case study. It's a really cool case study. And then finally, we even niched even further. We found that we could go after people. Once that first campaign was so successful, we found that there was auto shows. And so we started targeting people that were getting ready for auto shows. Same manufacturers, same ad agencies. This campaign was so successful, in about a week and a half, I was in Detroit. I'm getting on a plane. My phone rings, and it happens to be from a man who runs all the auto show marketing for one of the major automotive companies. Now, this is a guy that I couldn't get to. Nobody could get to him. He was so busy. It was auto show season, planning. He called me. So if you like ideal prospects calling you, booking calls with you, this is something to consider. If we can nail your niche, nail your message, then you might be good to go. If we can do that, we can build a complete marketing funnel that meets their needs and drives them into your funnel. So if this sounds like something you'd like to take a look at, if it sounds like it's something that might be for you, we invite you to call us, book a call with us. Let's jump on a call and see if it's right for you. Thanks so much.